It, it's Halloween. It's actually now is Halloween. I know. I love Halloween. Do you love Halloween? I love Halloween. Everything's orange and black, like John Boehner at a funeral. Kids dress up as imaginary creatures like goblins and vampires and billionaires who pay taxes. Crazy imaginary. You know what the big scare this year is? I love this, because marijuana, you know, is so much more available, legal in 2 states, medical all over. Yeah, okay. They're worried people are going to be giving out edibles, you know, to trick-or-treaters. Right, like I'm going to waste my stash on children. Let me tell you, we have much bigger problems this Halloween. Like, if you see a teenager with a bloody knife, you don't know if that's a costume or he's running away to join ISIS. That's what... Don't start with me. It's fucking Halloween, okay? I love on Halloween to see what famous people do as a get-up, you know, what they dress up as. I saw Renee Zellweger is going as Daryl Hannah, and I saw John McCain on TV dressed as the Crypt Keeper. Or maybe that was just John McCain on TV. Oh, and Rick Perry is wearing his clothes backwards. Not because it's Halloween, that just sometimes happens with Rick Perry. Me, I got my costume all picked out. I'm going as sexy Ebola nurse. Get all the groaning out of your system. No, I love Halloween during any Ebola scare. Because nothing says that we are a modern, medically sophisticated society that really understands infectious disease like, hey, kids, fan out and eat things from strangers. And how... Have you been following the exploits of this nurse, Casey Hickox? When she was quarantined in New Jersey, now she's back home in Maine. Boy, she's a feisty one. She says if you don't come to her house for trick-or-treating, you're a pussy. And she's coughing on the candy right now. No, I mean, let's not lose sight of the fact, you know, she's heroic. She was over there in Sierra Leone doing volunteer work, stopping this disease. She comes home from Sierra Leone, and Chris Christie, because she flew into New Jersey, confines her in a tent. And she was not having it. She said, Chris Christie is not a doctor. She said he doesn't know anything about the human body. And no, she said that. And he said, that's not fair. I know a lot about ribs. He's a fat man. Oh, no, Chris Christie has got his swagger back on this issue. Yeah, you see him. He's telling people to shut the fuck up again. He's the old Chris Christie. See, he had to lay low for a long time because remember that little scandal he had? Bridgegate, so he couldn't yell at people, he couldn't act mad, he couldn't really be himself. It's been a long time since we've seen his balls. It's been a long time since he's seen his balls. Again, because he's a large man. But here's the latest. Today, a judge up in Maine told Nurse Casey Hickox that she could self-monitor pretty much, which is great because that's what she was going to do anyway. Did you see her this week? She went on a bike ride with a boyfriend. I tell you, these doctors without borders, when they say without borders, they're not fucking around. She's the type of person you could only ever find in America. A selfless humanitarian who also has narcissistic personality disorder. And it's funny because the other day when Casey and her boyfriend got back from their bike trip, the reporters wanted to know where in Maine they went. And one of the reporters yelled out, Bangor, and the boyfriend said, no, are you crazy? It's a tribute to an old joke, not an old joke itself, no. No, everyone up there in Maine is nervous now. Today, somebody spotted a bear shitting in the woods. I'm telling you, it is... But For those people panicking, let me remind everybody, Ebola has still killed fewer people in America than OJ. And, you know, it should really not even be a political issue, which it has become. You know that there are certain conservatives now who are selling bumper stickers that say, Ebola, Obama's legacy to America. I know, nice, right? They wanted to use Black Plague, but they thought it was too on the nose. Okay, other big story this week. You saw Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, the biggest company in the world, came out as gay. You hear that, conservatives? You've got a gay phone in your pocket. That's right. Oh, you know what? I kind of suspected this because a couple of weeks ago I asked Siri, I said, Siri, where in the neighborhood can I get a nice dinner? And she said, in that outfit?